Hello, BookTube world. How are you doing? It's been so long since I've seen you. Actually, no, it hasn't. It's been just a couple days. But anyway, I have a book tag for you. It is the Rapid Fire book tag. In this tag, it was created by Girl Reading. Just thought I would mention that. I'll put her video down below. In this book tag, there are 24 questions that you have to answer without giving too much thought and answering them rather quickly. So let's get right into it. Question number 1, ebook or physical book? Physical book all the way, because it is just so nice to hold the book, to feel the pages, to look and see your progress. That is my favorite part, to have my bookmark in the book and look and see how much farther I have to go. That is one of my favorite parts of the reading experience, and that's my answer. Question number 2, paperback or hardback? This is such a hard question to answer because I like them both for different reasons. Hardbacks are more difficult to ruin, but paperbacks are kind of easier to move around and they're kind of floppy. But I will say hardback because most of the books that I read are hardback because they come from my library. So that is my answer to this question. Number 3 is another tough question. It is in-store or online shopping. I love the ambiance of in-store shopping at a bookstore. I love getting a coffee and browsing and all that wonderful stuff that goes along with shopping in-store. However, I prefer online shopping because it tends to be cheaper. Question number 4, trilogies or series? I tend to enjoy series more than I enjoy trilogies. Question number 5, heroes or villains? For this question, I say heroes because I like the story development and the character development of the hero and how he starts out at the beginning of the story and the development of his person as he becomes the hero of the story. What is a book that you want everyone to read? Now for this one, I don't have a book, I have a play. It is The Importance of Being Earnest by Oscar Wilde. If you can listen to it on audiobook, read it in the play form as a book, or watch it as a play, which will probably be the best way to obtain this play, is to watch it, even though I've never watched it myself. I've only read and listened to it, but I think that if everyone gave this a chance, then they'd really enjoy it because it is hilarious. For the next 2 questions, I have the same answer. They are an underrated book and a book you just finished. And for those questions, my answer is The Next Together by Lauren James. This book has not been reviewed very much on YouTube because I checked, and I just don't feel like a lot of people have read it. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. It would have been a 5-star if the ending wasn't so but all the way up until the ending, it was a total 5-star book. I really enjoyed it, and this just does happen to be the last book that I finished. Question number 9, what is the last book that you bought? The last book I bought is Bloodlines by Richelle Mead. I don't have it with me because I ordered it on Thrift Books and my order has not come in yet. Sad face. Question number 10, what is the weirdest thing you have used as a bookmark? I have used all sorts of weird things as bookmarks. I have used the wrappers to straws, candy wrappers, receipts, money, credit cards, a bunch of things that I probably shouldn't be putting in books. So, yeah. Question number 11, used books, yes or no? 100% yes. I love used books. But used books tend to be cheaper and they have a history, and that's all I'm going to say about this. Definitely 100% used books. Top 3 favorite genres: psychological thriller, fantasy, and historical fiction. The next question is borrow or buy? I enjoy buying books. I enjoy buying them when they are at a good price. I enjoy buying my favorite books, but I do tend to borrow from my library. That is typically what I read, is books that I borrow from my library. So for this question, I'm going with borrow. Question number 14, characters or plot? Preferably you want both in your books. You want a good characters and good plot. But if I had to choose, I would say characters, because if I do not like or care about your characters, then I do not care about your story. Long or short books? For this question, I don't know. I'd say long books, probably because I read longer books, 300 to 500 page range, but I like both, but long books. Long or short chapters? 100% short chapters. The book always seems to go so much faster when the chapters are short, and you feel like you're making more progress if you've read more chapters. First 3 books you think of. Let me see. Understood Betsy, Jane Eyre, Harry Potter. Do you prefer books that make you laugh or books that make you cry? Books that make me laugh. If you have a story that has a good plot, good characters, and can make me laugh my butt off, then it is a 5-star book. I love to laugh. It is one of my favorite things in the whole world, and I love funny books. This next question is a little silly. Do you prefer Our World or fictional worlds? Have you seen Our World lately or ever? Definitely 100% fictional worlds. Unless it's a crazy dystopian, then maybe Our World. Question number 20, audiobooks, yes or no? 100% yes. I know I'm saying 100% a lot, but yes, audiobooks are great. I love listening to them before I go to bed, in the car, on my downtime, when I don't feel like reading a book. Audiobooks are just amazing. Whoever thought of the idea of telling a story and recording it so other people can listen to it was a genius, because I just love it. It just brings me back to my childhood. I love having a story being told to me. Yes. Do you ever judge a book by its cover? I have. I tend to lean towards prettier books when I see them in the bookstore, but I don't generally buy a book just because it has a pretty color, and pretty cover, and I definitely don't collect books just based on their covers. So yes, but also not so much. Not as much as some other people anyway. Do you prefer movie or TV show adaptations? I have not seen a lot of TV show adaptations, so I'm going to say that I prefer movie adaptations. Question number 23, what is a movie that you preferred over the book? This is a tough one, so I'm actually going to say a series instead of a movie. I prefer the Doctor Who television series over the books, and I actually think that the books are based off of the series instead of the other way around. I have read a couple of the Doctor Who books, but you just can't beat the series. My love. And the final question, question number 24, is do you prefer series or standalones? I love series, but I read more standalones, so I'm going to say standalones for this one. Alright, my lovelies, that has been the Rapid Fire Book Tag. Girl Reading created this book tag, and I will link her video down below. I do not tag anyone, but if you want to do this tag, consider yourself tagged by me. Yours truly. Alright, my social media links are in the down bar. If you would like and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. And thank you for watching this rambly video. And I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!